Hello and welcome back to Technical Tales. Well, I've moved. This is going to be my new base. It's going to be quite small, but you don't really need a lot of room, or at least I don't think I need a lot of room. Not for now. It's a bit of a shanty setup at the moment. I've got very few machines down. I've just got myself an induction furnace if I need it, compressor extractor. If necessary, I'll throw up a macerator as well, but that'll probably keep me going for the moment. Here's my crafting terminal to access my goods, and this is my little on-off switch that I've set up. So, see, now I've decided that switch, rather than just controlling the power to the applied energistics, it should control the power to the entire base. So essentially that redstone wire goes down to my MFSU thing, or whatever the power MFE, my power box there, which at the moment I'm just got a couple of generators next to it, feeding blaze rods to it. Lots and lots of, see, I've already got like 57 stacks of blaze rods on this thing. This is of course the item tesseract that gets the blazes from the blaze spawner way up there on the roof. So, as I said, this is a very basic setup because I'm going to have, I'm probably going to go with a steam boiler. I'm going to make a large, low-powered steam boiler, and that will power steam engines to give me my Minecraft joules, my MJs. And there is actually something called a steam turbine, which will turn steam into EU. So I'm going to experiment with that. And hopefully that's how I can do that. I don't really want to have to go the magma crucible lava route again. And okay, I could just be feeding those things into more of those generators. And if the steam turbine doesn't work out, that's probably the way I'll go. But before I start on that, I want to finish up with the blaze spawner up there. Well, not finish up. I want to do the next stage of the blaze spawner, which is to turn it into a basic automatic XP farm. And for that, I'm going to need some things. I've been experimenting because I need the blazes dying in the water doesn't drop any experience. For that, I need something to kill them, which will drop experience for me. And what I have here is a melee turtle, or a melee turtle. And I've already given him a very simple little program. See, he's automatically started killing blazes. Basically, anything that gets in front will get whacked. Anything that gets on top will get whacked. This is made using, you just get a computer and you add it to a turtle shell case, and then you give it a sword, and that's how you make a melee turtle. So if I terminate this program from running, and I'm not going to go over the code, I'm not going to teach you how to program, and well, this is a very simple program. Now I've started playing with these, maybe I'll think of more interesting things to do with them. Basically, it just clears the screen, prints killing blaze, and then while true do, and that means this is a continuous loop. It attacks forwards, it attacks up, it drops any items it may have collected in this first slot. It waits for half a second, and then it repeats, and it will just do that forever. Now I'm going to need 9 of these little bad boys, because the blaze spawner area is 9 wide. So I'm going to need another 8. Now I don't want to type that out over and over and over again. So I think Pastebin is a website where people can basically paste up any code they want and other people can download it. So I think there's a command, pastebin put, and then the name of the program. Startup, incidentally, any program called startup automatically runs when the turtle gets placed down and when the server boots. So that way this should automatically always go up. So connecting to pastebin, success. Right, now I've got to write down that code. So I can then use that to get this program automatically into my other turtles. Escape, you can just pick them up with anything. So let's quickly make ourselves some more turtles, shall we? So the first thing I'm going to need is 8 more computers, and you never knew computers were so easy, did you? I mean, It's just some rock and a bit of redstone and some glass, and that's all the computers need. What have we got here? We have redstone, we have stone, we have glass. Why haven't you just made like a billion computers on me? Stone. Ah, panes. No panes in there. That's how I can control how many we're going to make. Another 8, I said. There we go. So that's 8 computers. Then the turtle bodies. Normal turtles is iron with a computer in the center and a chest. Oh, what are we lacking? Probably iron. Need a bit more iron still. Luckily I've got 1,300 and something. There we go, so that's 8 turtles. Now, melee turtles, the recipe says give it a diamond sword. You can do it with any gemstone sword, so I'm actually going to make them out of sapphires, because they're cheaper than, well, they're more common than diamonds and have less important uses. And because I'm going with a different recipe, I can't do it actually in there. So, sticks. Is it a stick, Lord Blackadder? Wood. Planks, actually. There we go. Planks. I always forget that this is actually a crafting interface right there, if I need it. So, oh, they won't stack. There we go, and I can put those back up there. Oh, I need my normal turtles. There we go. Oh, okay, these turtles are stacking, but they're not stacking with that one. That's because I gave this one a name of Blaze Killer 1. Now, if you want a turtle to retain any programming you've given it after you've picked it up, you have to name that turtle. So, that's Blaze Killer 1. So I'm going to throw all these guys down here, like so. And I'm going to go down this line. Now, there's a command for setting the labels that I don't quite remember. It's very simple. You just go label set, and I will call him Blaze Killer 2. So now he has that name. And now if I go paste bin get u 6982 capital E capital MC. Okay, it wants a file name at the end, so I'll put the word startup. There we go. Now if I edit startup, you can see this one has the same code. And if I reboot the machine, it's in Killing Blaze mode. Let's just terminate that. So I'm going to go down the line, give them all a name, and get the program in. Incidentally, any of you can download that code just by doing that same command. So just go back and still pause it if you want to see, because anything that's in paste bin is available to anyone. So once I've got these done, then there's just a little bit of configuring to do up at the Blaze thingamy, and it'll actually then be up and running already, surprisingly. And there we go. Blaze Killer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And because I gave them the name, the program should all be in there nice and safe. I've already got the brains in a jar with me, which is what's going to collect the experience. So let's just pop on up to the actual blaze volcano. And yeah, we can use the portable hole here just to get in. So that was just a marker there for my own reference. I need to place the turtles at this level here. Preferably facing the other way as well, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Because by default, they're going to sit and face away from me when I put them down. I'm going to have to give them commands to turn around, I think. Let's do this. Revert celebrating there that he has UU matter. That's universal something matter. Basically, you can use it with a math fabricator and then turn it into practically anything in the game. So, there they are. Now, just because I normally look at it from this side, I want that one to be number 1, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sort of across that way. Whoa, alright, and at that height... What? Oh, I think Ah! No, no, exit. I'm being attacked already. 3, 4... Okay, that's weird. Why did that one move? I thought I'd placed them in the wrong order because that one ended up over there, but it turned out not. And... Yes. Oh, it's the automatic hand refilling thing, isn't it? Well, this is taking them in the right order. Okay, now comes a tricky bit in that I'm going to get myself killed. Because... No? Okay, I'm safe. No, I'm not safe. I get hit the moment I do that. Right, I need my portable hole. Ow. No, let's go out the side window. I've got to terminate their programming for the moment. Which you do by doing holding down Control and T. Because now I've got to tell this guy to turn around. The command is simply turtle.turn left. But I've got to put it into Lua, which is the programming interpreter, which is the thing, you know, that actually runs the code. Turtle dot turn left. Can I tell it to turn left twice? Yes, but it's still only turned left once. You can see it's pointing sideways compared to all the others. So I just got to tell it to do that again a second time. And now it's facing the way I want it to face, which is in. So I'm going to have to do this command twice on all of the turtles. And then I need to get out of Lua. Control T. Oh well, that did it. And then reboot the machine. And now it's up and running again. Killing Blaze. So I'm going to do that on all of them. So I've got them all turned around. Let's just go, and they're all running the program again. So if we get in here now, it should be a lot more dangerous to approach from the front. Yep, see, it should hit every half a second. Which is about right with the water pushing back. And they should also hit if the blaze land on top. Oh wow, I think I got hit by several there. That almost killed me instantly. Oh dear, and let's not take any drop damage until I've got my health back. Right. So we're going to collect the experience in these jars in a brain. Jars in a brain. Brain in a jar. Jars in a brain would be very painful and might interfere with your ability to cogitate. Now, this is 9. Now, the centre spot here is going to be reserved for something else. I think I want another row of glass viewers, because I think I actually want blocks. No, I don't. No, I don't. Sorry, I'm being silly. I forgot where these jar brainy things are actually going. So, here in this centre block, there's going to be something else later. Is going to go there. So, for now, I just want to space these other two out, sort of off to the sides. And I think they just want to live... Do they want to live one higher? I'm trying to work out whether they should be... No, I think they want to be here. That way people can come up and they can easily right-hand click them. Now, the only thing I don't know is whether or not the experience points that they give out will shoot out the top of them or off to the sides. We might have to experiment with that a little bit. So, we've got those two down there. Fill in... Ow! I need like a safety rail or something here, don't I? Fill in the rest of this with basalt blocks. And I brought covers, because one of the problems is when you're standing here, the blaze can see you and they start shooting back. And then they start tracking you and flying. So I'm hoping that these basalt covers might limit the amount of visibility they've got. That being there might stop the stuff from falling, but we'll have a look. It also makes it all look a little neater. I think I'm blocking it, because you can't... Oh, you can... Okay, you can walk under it after you've placed it. So that's all a little more hidden away than it was. Just sort of taking a look. So all I can do, I think, is turn it on and get up there and sort of watch it for a bit. See what happens. There come the blaze. Couldn't see any because of the cloud. So the water's already weakening them. And then the turtle should finish them off. And there we go. We can see the experience orbs whizzing about and heading into the jars. Okay. Some of the experience orbs are just like... They're collecting in the middle. That's okay, because as I said, something else is going to go in the middle which will collect the experience orbs which fall there. So for now, just having off to those guys. I don't like the fact that it's landing on the roof of those ones. Maybe I should... I've been thinking that I should actually bring this wall here in one, so it actually comes right to the edge of the water. And then things like those turtles can actually be embedded in the wall. That would solve the experience points at the top problem. Let's turn it off. See how long it takes for them to clear. But when you've got something that's making this many things appear, and they're all dead. Yeah, see, I am losing some of my drops, aren't I, with this setup? Annoying, noisy rain. Right. Can I get experience from this jar? Nope, because all the experience it puts out goes up. Which is a bit rubbish. Okay, I need to redesign this slightly. I need to bring this wall in one. And I need to allow a different way for those brains to get their experience. I'm also going to try and get rid of the rain. Okay, so rather than move the wall, I've decided that I will redesign it and have the turtles be underneath there. That way this thing's still square. And in order to get the water to go to one extra space that way, so it'll actually fill it, I've put this raised row of blocks there, and if the water is put down on there, see, it'll go all the way to there now. Yep, those guys are active and fighting. Now, I know the program tells them to attack up, but if there isn't a mob above them, then that step won't take any time and won't really do any processing. And it might help get them when they're a little bit higher, like that. So I put the brains immediately underneath there and there, and the obsidian pipe has moved one that way as well. So I think we're more or less done there. Oh, did not. I have no idea why I threw that away. So I know it's like dirty cobble down there. That's all going to be cleaned up in a moment. So let's put the water back down. Oh, that's interesting. That hasn't turned into an infinite water source. Why did you not turn into an infinite water source? Because you're just flowing that way. Yes, yes, rattling in your jars. Be ready for you in a moment. I just need to control that enough so I end up with an infinite water source there. Keep accidentally picking it up again. Okay, just these three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got complete water coverage. Everything goes there. The turtles are all sat there looking mean and moody. So, as we discovered, you can't get the XP from underneath. That's why I'm going to have to redesign this all a bit. What I'm thinking of doing is making a new basalt platform, which will come out at this height. I'll redo the linking book so it lands on this level rather than down there. Actually, are we still one too low here? I think we are. I think we're going to be better off having it at this height, because that way you can walk up to these guys and go bum-de 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 bum-bum-bum, and it'll be fine. Now, I don't know whether or not the blaze will get line of sight past the turtles. It's one of the reasons I was putting the covers on the back. If I could get away without having the covers on the back, I'd rather. And then this stuff should be glass viewer. This design also means people get a better view as to what's going on in there, so they can see all the blazes going nuts. Speaking of which, I had a small accident when I was redesigning this, because obviously I had to take out the redstone wire that was running past there. And the moment I did, all the blazes just came and poured down on me and almost killed me instantly. Yeah, that's not connected up at the moment. Right, so what I want to do is test it, I think. Check whether whether the blaze can see past stuff and so on. For now, I just threw that there in an emergency. That's, well, I don't know. So, are the turtles killing them? Well, I see experience. Yeah, I see little turtles swinging their little arms. Though not all of them. It's possible some of them the program hasn't started properly. I mean, they all said that they were running this code, but maybe it got a little bit stuck. Okay. Let's test for blaze visibility. Hey. Yes, okay, if you stand directly in front of those things, the blaze can see you. But they can't see past the turtles. But they can see past him. Okay. So in general it works. They're all tracking me now. See, like this turtle just doesn't seem to be doing anything. Now he is. I'm going to have to go through and reboot them all to make sure that they're actually up and running. But and hopefully, yep, you can walk up and get XP from these things. Some of it falls inside, but most of it's happily popping out this way. So that's it. That's how the XP spawn is going to be. I'm going to tidy up here. There's a lot of tidying up needed. But yeah. Infinite experience points for everyone on the server. Haha. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.